How we doing? How we doing, everyone? It's your boy Prince Yuri here. Y'all know the fucking vibes. I broke the streak yesterday. I apologize. I fucked up. Fucking month and 7 days in, I broke the streak. I big fucked up. I apologize. I fucking pulled an all-nighter the night before and fucking took a fucking nap around like 4 o'clock, and then I ended up sleeping like 13 hours till the next day. Whatchamacallit, this computer's just been on overdrive. This potato fucking machine, fucking potato masher we got here, fucking Lenovo fucking 7 laptop, fucking yeah, just been uploading, exporting, fucking editing, grinding out nonstop for the past couple days. But at least we're back on it. We're back on our shit. At least on the YouTube grind, and of course we're back on our shit on the Twitch grind. That was just one day. I apologize. We'll be on our daily fucking streams here. You know the fucking vibes. Yeah, I've just been dealing with a lot of technical issues, as y'all know. Streams have been crashing out, lagging out, as y'all been DMing me recently and shit. And and I've been noticing myself, obviously. So like, fucking combining that with shitty internet, potato masher of computer. I'm trying my best out here. We are building a new computer, fucking whatchamacallit, saving up to move out, fucking to get better Wi-Fi. And that's actually what this fucking video / stream here today is about. I gotta sip my fucking 1:30 p.m. ass fucking coffee. You know the fucking vibes out here. It's Saturday, weekend coffee. But so y'all have been watching, tuning in, at least some of y'all, because I know I've been doing fucking mad late streams recently, so I know it's only been a couple of y'all. But fucking we had a whole PC build set up for an Intel build. I know all of you gamers out there hate me. I know. Well, today we're gonna make y'all fucking happy. Y'all read the title of the fucking video / stream. We're switching over to fucking Team Red. It's official, okay? We're doing it. I caved, all right? I fucking caved, and I'm not gonna lie, fucking logic hit my fucking brain, all right? I know you guys are gonna fucking come at me with fucking bullshit for this fucking cop out of a fucking argument, they're gonna call it. But I genuinely, this is genuinely how I felt all the way going up to this point, or the past couple days. Ready? Everything changed with last month's CES announcements. Okay? So, we all know the current or everyone who doesn't know, I'll do a quick summary. The current state of CPUs, of gaming CPUs and high processor CPUs, it's obviously always been Intel versus AMD. Over the past couple of years, past few generations, or the past generation, a couple generations, Intels have been absolutely shit in the bed with their CPUs, and AMD has been fucking just rising to the fucking top, especially just all around, just best gaming CPUs and just best CPUs all around. Okay, so why did I build my fucking original build wanting around a Intel 14900K or 14900KS then? Because even though we all know I'm a fucking heavy gamer, I love gaming, love playing video games, I love fucking being up to date on all fucking games, game developers shit, gaming news, fucking even games I don't play, I'm interested in watching. I love video games all around. We all know that. I'm Prince Yuri, I'm a fucking gamer, all right? Even though I'm fucking trash at most of them, I still love playing them, okay? That still being said, just like earlier in this discussion, and the reason, fucking streaming has been fucking a problem lately is because I obviously don't just play video games, and I don't just play video games. Simple as that. I do other things. I stream while I play video games. I stream while talking to you guys. I upload that to YouTube. I fucking edit on fucking Adobe and other programs. I'm constantly exporting fucking. I would like to use more VPNs fucking for certain things, but fucking, that's internet problem. But no, like, I'm probably not giving a good example list right off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I'm still sipping my coffee. But long story short is I don't just game. I like to do a lot of other things. All right. And I like my computer to be a good working computer that's able to do so many different processes, especially at so many different at the same time. So when it comes to workload, AMD has been obviously having crazy rises in that, but even over the past few generations, that's the one thing Intel has still been kind of like, yeah, competing in AMD with is like workload, exporting speeds, rendering speeds, all of that stuff. And sorry guys, I'm fucking brain fired. But is my stream fucking? I hope my stream's not lagging out already. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Hold up, we gotta fucking make sure my stream's not lagging out already. I'm literally doing no other processes right now. I'm just talking to y'all. Fucking. Just talking to y'all. Fucking. Oh shit! It is pretty laggy already, isn't it? Oh shit! It is pretty laggy already, isn't it? Oh no, it's back. Okay, so it just chops out a little bit here and there, but let's hope this doesn't crash out. I'll turn off. I don't know. I'll turn off Vanguard maybe. Maybe that will help turn off the riot shit. But yeah. So fucking. God damn, it's chopping out again. Like, what's going on? Maybe turn off Discord as well. Like, this is awful. Yeah, I might have to just fucking. I might have just to start recording or something. I don't know. Like, I honestly, like, I'm gonna have to. I tried fucking around with the settings, and that just fucked it up. I need somebody else to help me with the fucking OBS settings, or I need to just relook into it, because this is ridiculous. We can't have our stream every day just chopping out. But that's exactly, well, that's at least why we are building this new PC. It just, and here's the, so, okay. Back to what we were talking about. So, Intel workload machine, right? We all know, though, 2 processors ago with the 14900K, it had a bunch of fucking heating problems. Intel, at least, I think, released some BIOS or firmware or whatever it's fucking called, updates to help with some of that. So I was, for the most part, I was like, I settled, all right, I just want the workload shit. I'm got like massive cooling, like just looked into the best coolers and all of that, best case for cooling, and just like really put my my focus on cooling that hot system. But fucking haha. Nah. But then I realized the future and state of Intel versus AMD, I'm not going to, I don't have much hope. Okay? And here's why. Fucking Intel released the last generation, as we all know. Complete flop. Way overpriced, like $700 fucking ultra core, whatever, like i9 ultra core something, core ultra, and they like they were just like, oh, let's fucking try to make it more energy efficient because our last ones were mad fucking hot. But then they just like completely trashed the bed on anything like gaming related. Like their specs were just dog shit. And the 1400K, literally their last generation beat them out. So I'm like, okay, maybe Intel's gonna fix this. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna realize this, and AMD, even though they're beating them out of the water right now, like maybe like as somebody who's always grown up an Intel boy, always loved Intel CPUs and thought they were the best, like a fucking marketing dummy. Um, yeah, but at CES last month, that's apparently not the case. Intel didn't really release anything on regarding, high powered next generation, 1500Ks type shit. I know they renamed it, but fuck it. Go back to the old name system. Instead, they're focusing on their laptop CPUs and graphics. Which is interesting because now Nvidia says they're gonna release a CPU focused for laptops like at the end of this year. So that's gonna be a lovely competition. But that's what they're focused on. They're not trying to fix their high performance graphics CPUs. They're just like, oh, whatever. Like we're moving on to fucking laptops and efficient workloading, laptops. While AMD comes out of the fucking banger, and even though they already have the best CPU in the fucking, what is it, Ryzen 7 900 or 850K or 800X 3D, I think. Yeah, they already have the best one. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to release another one that's fucking better. And that when I started looking into that one, I was like, oh shit. This is low-key the CPU made for me. And AMD is going in the right direction when it comes to what I want out of a CPU company compared to Intel. And so from what I understand, I'm no fucking, computer fucking hardware scientist by any fucking means. But from what I understand, the new Ryzen 9 950X 3D is going to be basically the same thing as the last like pure amazing gaming fucking processor, but they're adding like 8 smaller cores, which is exactly what I fucking want, which is smaller task cores that will do other things and processes while I'm also gaming type shit. So my fucking streamed, all that, yada, yada, yada. So from what I see, that's going to be like a streamer / content / gamer hybrid creator. Content creator / streamer / gamer hybrids like galore fucking CPU right there. Like I feel like that's going to be the dream. And as we all know, AMD is focusing raw dogging on fucking making the best processor in the world. So while Intel is not trying to clean up, it is constantly having fire after fire and barely able to fucking clean up any of them. So yeah, I'm officially stopped being a fucking brand fucking loyal little dumb white boy with thinking Intel is going to come back out here for a better CPU for Yuri when that's just clearly not the case. Team Red is officially what we're fucking going with. And literally growing up, I always like looked at AMD as like I just always looked at Intel over AMD. Like I always looked at AMD as like the fucking like the fucking like the more budget option type shit. And like more of like the enthusiasts, like yeah, just like more of the enthusiast budget option. And like Intel was always king, but that's clearly not the fucking case. Times are changed, and Team Red is fucking taking over, and not just for gaming. I think they're also going to be taking over for fucking content and creation and streaming soon, as they're noticing, as these fucking putting in these smaller multi-cores in, like, let's fucking get it. Let's get this bread. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna show you the build today. Well, not show you. We're gonna literally make the build with you. If my fucking stream doesn't crash out, this is absolutely ridiculous. All right, y'all, we're back. Stream lagged out like usual. I'm sorry. I fixed a bunch of I tweaked a bunch of settings in OBS. All right, running in as admin mode now. I hope this works. I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Editing is gonna be a bitch because all the corrupted files, and I'm gonna have to export it multiple times. But hey, that's why we're building this computer, right? Let's check on Twitch again. Okay, how we looking out here? We're looking good so far.
USB 3.2 Gen 1 port.
Okay. I'll put my stats up so I can see. Okay. Yep. Looks like we're not getting any frame drops. We're looking good. We're looking good here. I'm gonna keep my stats up from now on, so I can see if I get any frame drops or anything. I'm sorry, guys. But anywho, we were on memory. I watched a little bit of the Linus Tech Tips video. He apparently said that I don't need anything faster than 64, DDR5 6400 for AMD, and I should just look into faster latency. But the fastest latency is besides this Mushkin, which I've never heard of, and I don't want to research a whole nother company. Redline. This seems like the best. This one's a better bang for my buck. It looks like the same exact thing. I won't notice the 2 nanosecond difference. And it's $35 per gigabyte versus $410. So that's a $40 difference. So I'm not gonna lie, this is a dumb purchase here. I'm probably gonna get this. Not even for like the fastest latency, literally just for the white. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I will be completely admitting there. At least my RAM sticks will look nice, cool and white. These are cool too. They got RGB, but I like my clean white look. I don't know what the first edition is. But yeah, we're gonna go with these. Hope I'm not wasting too much money on memory. Word, no notes here. And I think we're good. I think that's the whole build. The only thing we'll need is unable to verify fractal design. North ATX case has sufficient mounting depth to support MSI Supreme. So again, that's just for the 580. We're gonna see if this 580 fits the case when that we have more information on that, and that actually comes out and not a paper launch. And on top of that, I probably won't even be getting that one. I'm just gonna be getting any fucking 580 I can get my hands on. So maybe we will see on if we can keep the case, and then some physical constraints are not checked, such as RAM clearance with CPU coolers. Okay, let's how am I gonna figure that one out? Maybe if I can see the case in a full build. Um, the CPU cooler. Okay, so this is my CPU cooler. Uh, Word, he's asking my exact question right here. All right, so it fits the case. Now but the RAM coolers though, that's the question. The RAM clearance. Fuck me. Okay. RAM clearance. Also, we'll double check again. No frame drops, it says on the stats, but we're gonna double check again. Potato, testing 1 2. All right, this actually seems a lot better. I think we actually fixed it. I think I actually fucking somehow fixed that within like what, 2-3 minutes of just fucking trying to figure it out myself, and not relying on fucking other dumbasses, fucking to fucking help me fix my problems. No cap, but where? All right, RAM clearance. Yeah, that's way too specific. With matching up with my RAM. Yeah, this is RAM clearance. Space for RAM. See what Gamer Nexus has to say about it.
This is the brand new Arctic Liquid Freezer 3, and it does.
How old is this video?
Picture this. Saving
11
up to
months
10%
ago.
when you bundle your home and auto
not a full
insurance
year.
with USA.
Oh
and
yeah,
it
let's see how
does
YouTube
this.
videos are
That's
working on my
the pump cap
stream.
with the VRM fan in it, and they also force an Intel contact frame. And the Liquid Freezer 3
Potato,
follows
potato.
up the best cooler overall that we've tested in the last 4 years.
Yo, I'm actually wicked
which is
happy.
the
My
Liquid
stream's actually
Freezer
working again.
2. See, sequential numbering. And in the 4 years since we crowned it, our test capabilities have grown. This review features lasers to try and root cause a particular pressure problem we found. It features our hemianechoic chamber for acoustics, and it features Mike complaining about the installation.
So once those are threaded,
Before that, this video is brought to you by Montech and the King 95 Pro case. The King 95 Pro is a dual chamber enclosure with configurable options for storage and power supplies. The K95 has a normalized target. Another is with the pump speed at 100%, which meant slightly lower fan speed because the pump is consuming more of that noise budget, so to speak.
Wait. No, this is on different.
Finally, we have one with the same settings, but the VRM fan disabled. That one's not shown here. That'll be for the VRM fan comparisons. And then there's the T by margin of error. They're big.
All right, so is it the coolest?
360 value. So this has slightly increased for MSRP. Again, we expect competitive sales on these. The value remains strongly competitive, though, in a market flooded with LCD emblazoned coolers that sell closer to $200 these days than were these.
covered the entire IHS.
More effective, but we found that the combined pump and it. If it were the best we'd ever seen, that'd be a different story. But we think Arctic has the capability to improve on this. They control the cold plate and they control the frame, unlike separate frame only solutions. It's at least less overall hardware than the AM4 and AM5 mounts previously, the AM5 one in particular. Now, the VRM fan is more effective, but we found that the combined pump and VRM fan at max speed were louder than the predecessor. One more side of this that's positive. So we review the product, not the company, but we do consider the company's history because it matters for things like support, RMA, things like that. Arctic is starting to develop a strong foundation here. With the Liquid Freezer 2 line, they had two events specifically that come to mind. One of them is the offset mounting for AMD. That wasn't really discovered until later in the life cycle, a little after the launch of the product.
Wait, sorry, I missed
is
that.
starting to develop a strong foundation, like support. We do the product, not the company, but we do consider the company's history because it matters for things like support, RMA, things like that. Arctic is starting to develop a strong foundation here. With the Liquid Freezer 2 line, they had two events specifically that come to mind. One of them is the offset mounting for AMD. That wasn't really discovered until later in the life cycle, a little after the launch of the product. It was starting to get some wider discussion online, and they eventually made an offset mount. They shipped it, and they included it with the later Liquid Freezer 2. So showing that willingness to iteratively improve on it and not just go, nope, that's the product, it's staying that way till the next one, that's a good thing. The second was an issue we covered in a different video where there were batches of Liquid Freezer 2s that could have potential gunk buildup, basically. And so what Arctic did was it got in front of the issue. It actually notified us before we found it on our own. That's always a good thing. And they started shipping out replacement kits. So users could either self-repair them or they could send them in for repair if they felt uncomfortable doing it. Loved the idea.
What's the difference? Is 360 newer? I think the 360 must be newer.
This is a real B&H birthday story. We've been known for our customer service since 1973. Looking good, fellas. And today we're 50. In 5 decades, we've watched creativity transform from 8mm to 8K, From dark rooms to digital, from VHS to YouTube, from 34th Street to bhphoto.com. From now to the future, we're here for you. B&H.
Arctic very recently released their new liquid freezer Yee 420. An amazing product, we very much loved it. Great performance, great quality, and just a very solid, like, generational increment. But in the full review, I talked again and again and again about the fact that Arctic did reuse the same P14s they used on the last version. And they did this despite the fact that they now got a denser radiator with thicker fins. Or not thicker, but wider fins. This just didn't make sense to me. The only way that this would make any sense is if the radiator of the old liquid freezer, 420 in this case, was underpowered by the P14s, but it wasn't. In a video we did like a year ago, I created a monster where I took 3000 RPM P12 Maxes, or 3300 RPM I think, but P12 Maxes, and strapped them to one of these Noctua 120 to 140 converters, and then screwed that whole thing to the radiator, and the radiator to the table because it almost took off. And lo and behold, I created a margin of error. And it's not like these fans weren't strong enough. In the noise to performance graph, you can see that they can spin faster and faster and faster, becoming like a freaking jet engine, but the temperature did not drop. The radiator, pump, water block, or any combination of these was just done. So no, the Liquid Freezer 2 wasn't underpowered by the P14. Quite the contrary, it was actually pretty well calibrated. You could lower the noise by adding more fans and thus making each of them spin a bit slower, but the temperature gain were marginal at best. And if we know that, and we know that the cold plate got upgraded, the pump should also be better, but more importantly there is a thicker and more dense heatsink involved, wouldn't that kinda mean that the fans are now at least slightly underpowered? And we are here today to find that out, because thankfully I got another set of Arctic P14s lying around, which we strapped to the back of the LF3 420. First surprise, cause despite the regular 420 being marginally better than the original one, having another set of 3 fans pushed that thing up to the 3rd place. At 27.2 degrees C above ambient, we are already looking at a difference, or an offset, of 1.3 degrees C compared to the original one. But the real surprise came because of the noise. Yes, having 6 fans is slightly louder than having 3. That's true, but we can push the fan speed down and down and down, and the ratio never reaches the one of the regular 420. In fact, I needed to push the fans down to perform, pushing 250 watts to 55 degrees so far even. And to finish off my anger, this is the noise to performance ratio one that is keeping everything. Would have made the Liquid Freezer 3 the best in slot noise to performance king. And right now, see what the best in slot AIO is right now. Get a Liquid Freezer 3 420 and a triple pack of P14s and create a monster and enjoy the silence of cooling down over 300 watts without having the fans ramp up all the way. It's amazing that this is even possible to begin with. But okay, I guess this was it for whatever the hell I created here. Oh, on a side note, we have a Discord server, so if you want to join, the link is down below. And we got channel membership, so if you are wanted to see what the best in slot AIO is right now, get a Liquid Freezer 3 420 and a triple pack of P14s and create a monster.
Well, I'm not gonna do that, asshole. Like, fuck you. Like, fucking. What is
Today we're in
Gamer Hexes have any newer ones?
Today we're rounding up some of the best CPU coolers that we've tested in recent years, including liquid and air coolers. And this is the depth that we go into for the individual standalone review considered, as are the ease of installation options, thermal and acoustic performance, and everything else. Last year, we gave this award to the Peerless Assassin 120, which is definitely a GOAT here and remains one. This year, we're giving it to 2 Thermalright competitors, depending on CPU. Overall, the ID Cooling A720 gets the award for coolers we've tested this year as the best overall. For our Intel bench specifically, however, we're giving a tied rank award to the Arctic Freezer 36. Let's start with the Intel results and the Freezer 36, since that one is isolated as a winner to just that bench. The most heavily weighted element in favor of the Freezer 36 is its price. Arctic said it increased the price within just months of launch, but seemingly never did. Even today, the black model that we tested is about $28.
I'm confused. Aren't these air coolers?
$28. An incredible value considering its performance, at least on our Intel bench, and fiercely competitive with the Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120 that won our award last year, Assassin 140, which was eliminated because we discovered quality control issues and variance between the two units.
So
we
isn't
had,
the
which
liquid
resulted
freezer
in
still,
a 2-degree
still the
spread across
coldest?
results, which is actually along the way, possibly just a for what we simply think is one of the best kit. This is a strong positioning. One other note here, the D1520, but if we do a revisit on thermal kind of stuff, because videos on the channel already, if you want to look up what the best options are for this year, that includes prior tests as well.
When building a gaming PC, there's a few CPU coolers that I use and the CPU. 600, I still like the stock cooler because it gets the job done, and you can also easily remove that outer frame to spray paint it for some free aesthetics. If you need a budget white RGB cooler, then the Thermalright Assassin is great. And for high-end air cooling, I'm not sure if it's in so many PCs, but there's no AIOs that I typically use over and over again. I do like the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3, but sometimes it's just not in stock, and I know a lot of PC flippers use the Thermalright Aqua Elite for a budget AIO. Let me know if you have some favorites as well.
And it does.
Oh, it's a size thing?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the fight of the century on our hands. What those are the Arctic Cooling Liquid Freezer 3, both black and ARGB examination with pricing, are 420mm and single 240mm option. If we start by looking at our 360s, the RG Ryujin 3 and our two Liquid Freezer 3 AIOs held the low end of the temps, with the Ryujin averaging 26 degrees, the Liquid Freezer 3 black averaging 27, and the Liquid Freezer 3 AIOs at mm Glacier 1 and the 360mm Ryujin 3 led their respective categories.
Honestly, fuck Asus.
With averages of 68 degrees Celsius. Following at 70, we had the TH420, very familiar one. Both the Ryujin 3 and the 463 Black Liquid Freezer 3 at 46, and the watch all of 20mm AIOs better. It all boils down to you. And of course, the data. Was there one of these AIOs that you liked? Was it a 360 or 420? Then that's your winner. Go with what you need to basically cool your CPU. If you're using like a 7600X, who cares? If you need a 14900KS, then you're probably choosing a Ryujin 3 or you're choosing a Phanteks Glacier D30. But there is one thought that we want you to ponder as we close out this video. Have we reached the limits of what this style of cooling can do? When we look over the results, it seems like we're seeing diminishing returns where increasing the fan boils down to you. The answer to the question, it was a close second to the Ryujin 3 under CPU load, and it scored third among the 360mm AIOs in relative value with an
This is the foam grip that doesn't suck. No other foam grip can do this, this, and this. It's actually thinner than your...
He's a sponsor or
Now this over here is one of the best AIOs in the world. This is the Arctic Liquid Freeze, pretty much exactly within 3 seconds. So there's 10 minutes and 22 seconds there, and then 10 minutes and 19 seconds on the Liquid Freezer 2 there. So we've talked about the points difference already, which we couldn't even reach 40,000 points with the Liquid Freezer. But looking at the
What size water cooler do you actually need to cool down your top-end processor? Well, in this video, we're going to test all the Arctic Liquid Freezers from Arctic to see which one you actually need. So will a 200...
Let's go back to the Reddit page. Alright, I guess Reddit hates these then, in general. Oh, this is supposed to be $90 when not scalped. No, it's... Oh, at least it's only a $30 markup. That's not crazy. Can I get it for cheaper? You actually can. Bet you can. Yeah, I think we'll just pull the trigger on, but it's 150 at Micro Center. Like, what the fuck? What, am I just spending a lot because I want the white one? Are you kidding me? Of course they want to fucking $80 for shipping, like, yeah. I thought I found a steal there. Alright, so the black one is 90. I can find. Do I spend a whole $20, $30 more for the white one? That's what I'm saying. Oh no, this is the 420. This one's the 420. What is the 420 fucking cheaper now? Like, damn, it looks like everyone wants the 360. Cause look at, it's 220 on Amazon now. RGB, are the other ones not RGB? No, they're all RGB. Dude, that's ridiculous though. Wait, is it literally not even on their website either? Are you kidding me right now? Bro, it's like not even... Oh, thank God. I was like, what the fuck? I was about to flip. Why is this one... Oh, is this a new one? 360A? No, they're both A. That's weird why it's down here. Yep. They only got an Amazon link. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, you can get this one fine. The white one's gonna be a bitch to find though. Well, at least you can get it for one fucking 120, so that's good. Wait a second. This thing stays here even if I put the CPU cooler in. So I guess they just... PC part picker just doesn't know how to do that. I should be good though. Yeah, it should be good. I had like $20 from Microsoft Office, make that $1,700. Plus like $1,000, $1,200 give or take for the GPU. I think I'm actually saving money now. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm not. They don't have the CPU price yet. That's gonna be like $480, so might be a couple more $100 more, but I think it'll be right around the same price. So I think that's solid though. We're gonna have to see the RAM clearance with CPUs, but I think that should be a solid build. Yeah, that took not gonna lie, that took a couple hours of research, but at least we did a quick switch up here. I'm happy. But yeah. What are we gonna buy first? We'll probably buy, if not the motherboard first, because I'm a little bit scared from the in-stockness of those. Because like we found it's only in stock at Micro Center, nowhere else right now. So besides that, if we don't get that first, we will definitely be getting a CPU first. Honestly, I might make sure I have some bread aside to make sure we can get this on launch date, because the CPU market isn't, as crazy fucked as, the GPU market right now. But who knows? Like, we could, like, can you get a 830 right now? You probably can. Yeah, like you can. But I know those can those could get a little difficult, and I don't want to, I don't want to get screwed over, so when will these come out? Gaming and content creation processor. That's what I'm saying. Like, now that they got the content creation part in, like, I'm in. Oh, that makes sense, because aren't they launching their new GPUs too, their mid-range GPUs? Or did they already launch them, but there was an embargo? I'm not exactly sure. That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Damn, are they really pushing the price up to the fucking Intel Ultra fucking price, $700? There's no word on pricing, but based on Ryzen 7 900. So they think it's gonna be $800, but we don't know. We don't fucking know. I hope it's cheaper. But yeah, that'll be probably the first purchase with my tax returns. Hopefully the motherboard won't sell out. Hey, who knows? Maybe there'll be a fucking motherboard fucking combo sale, bundle sale. And if that's the case, ooh, that'll be money. Check the stream one more time. Yeah, I haven't seen any frame drops. Dude, this is awesome. No, like, the stream's working so much more smoothly now. Like, I love this. Alrighty. We haven't played any games yet, though, so let's we'll stay tuned for that. But I'm lit. No, I'm fucking lit right now. This is awesome. This is fucking Litsky McDicksky. That wasn't good. Fucking somebody's gonna clip that and fucking call me out for that one later. But yeah, we looking good. We don't even know the final price yet. So is this one not available on Amazon or something? Yeah, this might not come back in stock, so we might have to switch it up for that as well. Yeah, we'll do the full monitor. Actually, no, we'll do a quick monitor check. Why not? What the fuck? But they don't have any big ones? They don't have any ultra wides? I'm confused. They don't even have Q OLED and W OLED. Like, yeah, we might. Yeah, the monitor market's gonna be interesting. We'll have to figure that one out later. There's a lot of cheap non-OLED monitors. There's a lot of stuff going on in the monitor market. So we'll figure that one out last. But long story short, this is a complete new build. We did it here together. The new Ryzen 9 950 XT processor. This CPU cooler. This fucking this ASRock. This ASRock Phantom Gaming, Nova Wi-Fi, ATX, yada yada yada. Corsair Dominator RAM. Fucking, oh yeah, for the motherboard, if I didn't already say. The Samsung 990 storage with the heatsink, or maybe not with the heatsink. Because how much is it without the heatsink? Oh, it's only $17 more, $18 more. So might as well get the heatsink if it's good for it. I don't need to look up what heatsinks are. So, yep, fucking. And then I just put the Supreme Liquid one, but in reality, any fucking 580 RTX 580 I can get my hands on. Maybe Zotac, because I know they're fucking doing sales directly to consumers in Discord, which I'm a part of. So maybe through that. I don't know. But this case, the Fractal Design North white tempered glass, wood accents. This power supply FSP group. I'll check I'll give it a try. I'll check EVGA power supplies too, just because my respect for that company. But I think that's the best bang for my buck for a power supply. And then Windows 11 Pro, that'll be like $20-30. And then the monitor situation. So let's add $400 or $500 for the monitor. So $2,200. And let's say that's $800, like they say, but I honestly think it'll be cheaper. The whatchamacallit, the new CPU that's gonna come out. So let's play it liberal and call it 800, and so that would be $3,000, right? Yeah, that'll be $3,000 right on the dot. Oh fuck, I'm retarded. No, because then this is gonna be $1,000. Oh no, because this is right at 400. So minus 200 for that. So minus 200 makes it 1,500. 1,500 plus the 1,000, that's 2,500. 2,500 plus the monitor. Shit, this is like $800 more. What did I fuck up? Only thing I changed was the processor. What? And the motherboard. Oh, and the RAM. Fuck it. Well, you know what? All we know is we're building it. Okay, we'll get the full list of everything when we're done, and I also might be getting some discounts on some of the items as well, because fucking I'll be working at Best Buy for a little bit. So yeah, that's good at least. Fucking I'm going to, I didn't think I would do a game stream today, but because of all my computer issues, but we might have fucking fixed them for once. So if my computer, I'm going to start playing some games. I'm going to do a test stream or a test recording, and I'll do a test stream. And if everything goes well later, I will get back to the gaming fucking grind with y'all. Sorry, like literally my stream's been crashing for Black Ops 6, it literally crashed for The Sims the other day. It crashed for Marvel Rivals all the time. I haven't tried Fortnite recently, but I would just bet it would crash for that. Literally the only thing it wasn't crashing for was League of Legends. And you can just think about how fucking terrible of an experience I was going through with being forced to only stream League of Legends. And I kind of wanted to too. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the life I've been living. But yeah, thank you guys everyone for tuning in today. We got the new fucking Team Red build. I know I'd fucking make fun of me all you want, but you know what? The little boy in me is sad. Fucking, I love Intel. All right, but Team Red won. AMD won, and it looks like they're gonna continue winning for the future. And I'm not gonna fucking be a sore loser lost in the past. All right, I'm going to fucking move on with the way who actually wants to make the best product and who actually wants to fucking cater to my demographic of consumer, rather than just treating us like shit. And it'll be like, all right, we'll figure it out one day. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in today. We'll be back soon. I'm going to get some edits in and post some shit. And just, I'm happy. I'm honestly happy we got that fucking stream settings fixed. I didn't think because I literally tried myself and with another person, and it's just everything I was doing wasn't working. But honestly, I think when I was doing with other people, they don't know my system like I know my system, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, I got a fucking potato muncher of a system, but I understand this potato muncher of a system, and I know how to finesse shit on how to fucking make it work right, even if it's fucking crapping the bed out and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, fucking, I know how to fucking at least figure out a fucking finesse, you know what I mean? Figure out a solution. So I'll stop being lazy and fucking trustworthy, independent other people, and you know, try to always be working on that. Fucking always be constantly trying to make better content and fucking better entertainment for all of y'all. So again, for the 1,000th time, thank you guys all for tuning in. Stay lit. God bless. We all love you. Fucking Prince Yeri here with Kingdom 42. We out. Peace, y'all. See you soon.